Oh, India is online. Say less. I need to join my live. Then I got shit on the mad thing. Yeah. 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 Alright, it's calm. Alright, yo. Let me share my link in it because if I don't share it, it's gonna be dead. Share. What's up? So, the done now. Done got share, done that thing. Yeah. The thing. That's not that delayed. Okay. That's blessed. Hmm. Uh, oh, mate, Donny got shade on that thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it back to this normal ting. View comments. Oh. Sorry guys, chatting party. Absolutely. Shad, what are you telling me? What are you telling? Look at my garage. That's your rat. I just got to customize that one and this one over here. My garage is blessed. Yeah, boy, I'm live. Yeah. I might start doing it a bit more often, you know. See if I can get the views up. Alright, let's see if I could do any jobs. Oh, I might not even be able to do it if no one joins. Actually, let me do this. You got COVID-19? Bruv! Does it look like I got COVID? Why is quit not working? Or just have to launch it? No, I ain't got COVID that eat. I'm just raspy like that because I ain't been long up. I haven't long woken up in it. If I had COVID-19, boy, no one would hear from me. Special noob 02 done though. You accepted. I know, but wait, claim £500 for COVID if you have COVID, didn't it? Yeah. I need more people. So what? How did it work though? Oh. So just How's it telling me there's 10 messages and it's 8? My thing's tripping. I just don't want to need to do that. Don't knock, knock. My thing's tripping.
Hi there! Yeah, welcome, welcome. So glad you could make it.
Whoa, that's a bit aggressive.
Now, haven't we met already? Huh? Have you met Ron? Have you? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Congratulations! Huh? You all now have jobs in a startup.
Oh, shut up,
This
you
is
mag.
it. Trevor Phillips Industries.
Oh,
Welcome aboard.
he ain't done any as well.
Welcome
Aboard.
I am not a drug dealer. I am not a pusher. Yeah, we're locavores, huh? Recyclers! Yeah, we think very green. We take the drugs that already exist in America and we add value to their supply
Oh, I can't even
chain.
skip this. That's not
And
my
that
mission.
is what all of you will
How
be
dead
doing.
it is.
Now, first off, Ron, we will be borrowing a couple bricks of cocaine from some juiced-up frat boys on a yacht off the coast. Then, we are gonna beat the Vagos to their supply of Molly pills. Now, our guys do pickup and trash trucks, and so are you. Then, we're gonna be sneaking in to the backyard of the lost MCs. And then we're gonna take their meds.
I don't know if you're typing those shows, but I can't see the message.
In something.
So let
Here we
me,
have it. We're gonna get the med.
let me do this actually. 1 second. Yeah. It's literally just said yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it like this, bruv, because then I can see. I know it's gonna look dead for your point of view, but I can't see the messages. Oh, man, I've got a lesson right this second, you know. I'm quitting. Fun that. So if I'm moving now, I might get a V. Hunting that girl now.
we punish people under the law. One of those is as deterrence. Can anyone remind us via the chat? Question 1 on Quick 6. What is deterrence?
Can you hear my teacher? Yeah, he's a mug.
Declan. Putting criminals off. Putting them off. How? Anyone else? How might punishment deter people? Can anyone give me an example of a punishment that is designed to put people off committing crime?
I'm otherwise occupied, so call back later. You heard?
Why is he not?
Prison, yeah, prison. People don't want to go. They don't want to go to prison. So if you say to someone, yeah, we're going to lock you up. Hopefully that'll stop crime. And if you've been to prison before and know what it's like, then someone might say that wasn't very pleasant. I don't like losing my freedom. I don't want that to happen to me again. I am deterred from committing a crime. Reformation. Question 2 says a religious teaching.
Oh, that was cold.
Firstly, can someone remind us, what is Reformation? Reformation, what does it mean?
Actually, still watching.
Yeah, if you reform something, you're reshaping it, aren't you? You're changing it. So if you reform a person, you're trying to make them into a better person, especially if they've been criminal before.
Music.
So, why might religion support reformation? Can anyone give me an example of where religion might reform?
Yeah, actually, I might get into DJ, you know. I've got so much money.
It can be a release of sin. Why might a Christian, for instance, think that reforming is a good idea?
I might do DJ.
Let's have a look at the most recent assignment.
Because bare people want like DJs now. Especially how like COVID, didn't it? Like, after COVID people want to have parties.
Looking at those of you who turned in the most recent assignment, 13 of you. And this was in that assignment. Can you, Menderes, can you not see the PowerPoint? I like Mia's idea there. If not wanting to see someone go to hell, let's make them a better person so that they don't. There was a quote. Those of you who did the assignment, as I say, I see 13 of you did my last assignment, which is good. You should have seen this quote typing into the chat. I take no pleasure from the death of the wicked. That they turn from their evil ways and live. Got it in chat. So that would be a ridiculous idea. Let's get them to turn from their mistakes. Just quickly on this one. Can anyone tell me what the third main aim of punishment looked at?
What's wrong with her now?
Not quite, Dylan. So, in question 1 of the quick 6, I talked about deterrence.
Better than new.
But you told me what it
If you're
means.
driving around Grove Street, you should be just fine.
Question 2 asked about reformation. And what is the third? That's what, Dylan, that's what crime or sin is. Why do we punish? To deter, to reform, and what was the third?
Oh, that's dead. We'll have a clown horn on. That's just classic. Headlights. Yeah, and then we'll just do this for now. We'll come back to that. Have my personal plate
I
on
see.
it.
Sorry, Dylan. In that case, you're absolutely right. Yes, pacifism is wrong. Let me just check for you, Abdul. Meanwhile, can anyone tell me what the third aim of punishment is?
Talik. Ooh.
Retribution, thank you, Declan. Excellent. Dylan's talked about what pacifism is. Well done. I don't really want to do all of these, but can anyone name an just question 4, an organisation that might be pacifist or would support helping victims of war? Any organisation. I'm just going to quickly jump into ends punishment. B. Abdu. Let me check for you, Abdu, while I'm typing in.
Yeah,
Quakers, absolutely. They'll help veterans. Not really, Veer. And in any case, I don't think we need to give a nationality as this. Quaker is a good one. Red Cross, I suppose you can even go for people like Christian Aid or Islamic Relief. But yeah, I'll take the Quakers. That's good. Okay.
So keep it the same colour, you know.
This slide is one of 2 tasks on your assignment for this for today's lesson, which is going to be due as ever next Tuesday. You know?
Yeah, we'll do that.
This might seem like a very vague question, so there might be lots of ideas to this. But let's see what you start typing, and then I can throw some questions backwards and forwards. What do Christians have to say about the idea of suffering? Why it exists, or what we do about it, or why God lets it happen, or how we deal with it. What can you remember? And we're sort of going back to year 9 on this, about
they won't shoot these
why there's suffering, or how we deal with suffering.
Alright, let's go back to lights. Make the colour. Oh yeah, hot pink.
3 ideas in the chat, 3 questions that might get you going. Why is there suffering?
I didn't even spend that much.
Also, Abdu, just to get answer the question from earlier, yes, I can see your work. I'm looking at your 4 and your 5 marker and the quick 6 right now. Thank you very much. Change it inside.
This is a clean way.
Suffering is natural. It's a part of nature. What
time for this baby?
Anything else?
I wish you could tell you like who's watching, because I'd be sick.
How come there's humans cause evil or suffering in the world? It's meant to be a god, right? Well, certainly Christians think so. So how come there's evil or suffering?
Oh, this car's not gonna be fun, but I guess it could be nice. It's custom.
Because of that Adam and Eve thing, thank you, Viet. That's a start. I put up some ideas onto the whiteboard. This slide and the questions underneath it are in your assignment for today. Second, I feel like it's beyond human understanding of why God allows stuff and never has to be a legitimate reason. I think that's a perfectly fair thing to say. Good. I think it's perfectly valid to say
What
God's
brings you in
beyond
today?
human understanding. So it's not our place to definitely know what why he allows these things to happen. You can certainly write about that. The problem is though, it's a little hard to get, if you were doing a 12 mark about suffering, it's a little hard to flesh that out into a full 12 mark question. So stop. You can say that point, maybe put it in a conclusion, but I think we also want to look at some of the ideas of suffering that I put up on the whiteboard. The Bible says that we can get good out of our suffering.
Oh yeah, I can't
There's a
reach
phrase that says we can glory in our sufferings. You can actually learn from your suffering. Give me a second, dear. Let me talk through this slide, and then I'll help you with that. You know from the sheep and the goats, there's that idea. Free will's good. What do you mean by balance, Alfie?
Lie. Da.
What do you mean by balance? While Alfie's typing that up, sheep and the goats is a way in. Suffering is about how do we respond to it. Let's have a way where on Judgment Day, God can say to his people, did you help
Roof or no roof?
the suffering or did you not? Let's have a way of judging.
We'll come back to that.
Judging people. And there's also the idea that we might cause suffering, sometimes by accident, but we then have a responsibility to try and fix it when we do. When Jesus was arrested, Peter, his servant, his closest friend, cut off the ear of one of the soldiers who was arresting Jesus, and Jesus says, "No, get away from me, that's not helping," and heals the ear. So there's an expectation that we try and avoid causing suffering, and we help people who are suffering, but if we ever cause it, we fix it as best we can. We fix it as best we can. So try these two again.
I'm trying to think though.
What else have I got here? That Adam and Eve thing that Veer talked about is original sin. Yeah. That slide is going to appear on your...
Ah, that's neat.
It's going to appear on your assignment for today, as are the questions in the peach box underneath, so you can write onto those directly.
Done.
And Danilo, I'll help you look at how you answer
Whoop,
the
whoop.
box in just a moment. Alfie talks about needing good, needing to see good in the world to understand bad, and vice versa. If you didn't have bad, there'd be no way to appreciate the good. You can't have one without the other. You can't have light without darkness. You can't have peace without coldness. And you can't have goodness without some evil to help us balance and see the difference. Okay. With the title of your lesson, and the last thing I'm going to leave you with, is about how Christians might respond to punishment itself. And a classic example of this from the Bible is what's called the woman caught in adultery, or the woman who's committed the sin of adultery, where she is believed to have cheated on her partner. And under Jewish law at the time,
Yeah, that's neat.
Yes, it can, Danilo. So Danilo asked, can suffering help you get closer to God? It can make people want to reboot. Kai. Can't actually say that. Suffering can make us appreciate the need for God a bit more. It makes people pray more. I think attendance to online services and virtual churches has actually gone up during the lockdown as more and more people have not been able to physically go to a church that they might not have gone to anywhere. Thank you, Via. That's good advice. So, Jesus comes across a woman who is about to be executed for adultery. And back in the day, it was one of the cruelest forms of execution around. The whole town, the whole village would have got together to physically stone her to death.
Oh. Yeah, supercar.
Working on that, Hayden, is a good question. Mr. Cook and I have a meeting about how we get those papers back to people who've already done them. I've started to have some papers come in from people who had them sent home. So the rest of you out there who have been posted home a paper, they need doing by the end of half term, really, and then posting back in. And Hayden, as soon as it's good, excellent, kind, welcome along. Hayden, perfectly valid question. We're working on a way of getting back results individually to people, because I don't want to just sit here and chat. There's one more week of normal school, then the following week is half term. So
Yeah, what's good, what's good, what's good?
15th to the 19th of February. And there won't be online learning during that week. It's half term for everybody, whether or not you've been in school.
This is where I get the supercars from, but I don't know. I've only got 400,000, 500,
Give yourself a
pretty
bit of
much.
a screen break. Give your teachers a bit of a screen time break as well. But obviously, to those of you who have your papers posted home, use those. That's what we're saying now, Veer. I want those posted back, really, so that they've arrived back in school on the 22nd of February, I guess. Is that the first?
Penthouse.
22nd of February is the first Monday of half term. After half term, sorry.
Okay.
And then once I've got them all in, we can look at a plan for how we tell people how they've done. But to reassure, those mock grades are not your predicted grade as such. That's going to be worked out in a whole number of different ways. Mr. Brown has written to everyone with their reports to explain that.
Yeah, if you get it, it's actually calm, you know.
Evidence from the
This game's actually blessed.
you did on Tuesday, that becomes a basis for any predicted grades I can give. Now, we're at the 20-minute mark, and I don't want us to be here more than another 5. The second task
Yeah, look,
in your
I'm
assignment
blessed at
today
this.
is to look at one particular case study. Jesus' response to the execution
They like
of
my
a
custom
woman
plate.
who is
That's
accused
it.
of adultery and is going to be stoned to death. She's taken into the middle of the town square. All the villagers gather round and they throw stones at her. Danilo, why?
Oh, that's
Why
dark
do you
to
think
go.
she's going to be executed for cheating on her
Oh,
husband?
joke.
Interesting. That's okay, Miguel. Interesting. In the Bible story, it might be set up to see what Jesus would do.
Let's find a new session.
But anywhere in the world, it does actually wrap it up. It's a good follow-on. It can still happen in some countries in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, I think in Iraq, certainly Iran and Saudi Arabia, can still punish people for adultery. And in
What's cool? I've got my uncle into this game, innit?
Someone is buried up to their waist in the ground.
I got him onto
buried
this game,
so they
and
can't
he
move,
likes
and
it
then
so far.
The whole town comes together and stones them to death. Why do you think people might believe that adultery is a crime? This is exactly what we're asking, Mexico. I want to see if anyone can tell me. Why would someone think the crime of one person cheating on their husband or wife with another person. So at the moment there are only 3 people involved. A married couple and a third person, and one of the married couple cheats on
Like I said, there was a sale going on the other day in
third
it,
person.
and it went down to like £13.
And this is considered in parts of the world punishable by death, to the extent that the whole town comes together. Yeah, because it's breaking God's law. The 7th commandment, which is in the Bible and the Torah.
Like I said, this one's a supercar.
Also, as we looked at last year, I think, also is covered by the Quran as well. The 7th commandment: do not commit adultery, and it's punishable by death. So Jesus wanted to cross a woman who is about to be put to death.
Oh, I'm bad at driving.
And he manages to get her off the execution.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch.
So basically get her to be set free. Danilo says you all know the story. I wonder if anyone else does. How does he achieve this? How does he get her off the execution? Go on then, Isabel. How does he get her off the punishment? Well, Danilo, if you know, you can type in too. I don't mind. It's not that kind of competition. Someone tell me, how does he get her off the
Ooh, pardon me, boy.
do about 30 seconds for it's that big team up powerful. I think it's on there.
Oh, whoa.
I don't want to say no yet, Alfred. I don't think that's right. I don't want to say no, but which law?
Oh, Mazarini, what's that going on? We're the
I
whole
think I know what you
time.
mean, Israel, but read that back. There's a typo in there. To add I think one of the words is missing one letter. Yeah, either change can to past, or change ever to never. It's on the white, you see this on the power button, the white one. I'm going to type it in the chat as well. That he who is without sin. No, that's perfect. Yeah, that is exactly right. You beat me to typing exactly that. That he who is without sin cast the first stone. Yeah, stone, not sin, is the first line. And the people came to realise none of us are sinless. None of us have the right to pass judgment on that level. He's not able to say.
Reason.
He's not able to say. Well, he hasn't. He hasn't. I'm not sure he has. It's really easy to find because there's a typo in the first line. Exactly, you wrote that yourself. And I know that you wrote that it's an excellent answer and you're capable of that, but also, if you look at the first line you wrote, I think you meant to say stone instead of sin the second time. Yeah, you know, if that had been a copy and paste job, it wouldn't have said sin, it's stone. But of course they can wrote that. Now, if the last thought on this, because I've put that slide into the assignment with a bit more detail on the story and some comprehension questions. I've also included a YouTube link if you want to watch the story the Bible that we're building up to. Now with my other year 10 yesterday, we tried YouTube it for the first time, and frankly it was a disaster. It was then really not easy to share. And I appreciate that some of you will be coming back to me in 5 minutes saying, no, the link doesn't work, I can't complete this file. I get that. It's not a great way of teaching through this format. So if you can't use the link, you don't have to. The text is still on the slide. But I thought it might give a bit of variety if you could look at one of the links we would have used if we were in live lesson. Jesus cannot say, stop, you're not allowed to execute this woman. Because then they would have said to him, and this, Danilo, you were right, this is the test. Then they would have said, what, so you're saying God was wrong when he told us to stone people? Do you know what? We're going to stone her, then we're going to stone you as well for blasphemy. So he can't say the law is wrong. What he has to do is basically leave them thinking, maybe the law's right, but stoning itself, who actually has the right to carry out the execution? You are perfect, but none of you do. So, that slide, which it seems like at least 3 or 4 of you already knew the story of, that's in your recital. I'm going to leave you now for half an hour to start this one, and to the just under half of you also need to go back and look at the Tuesday assignment, because that has marks attached to it. That will allow me to give you a grade, and as you all know, that counts towards my predictive evidence. Thank you to the 13 who submitted that. Thank you to Neon. Our best attendance yet. You know what? 3 people not here. It's amazing. Not amazing for them, but amazing for us. Well, yeah. So, the rest of you turn those assignments to you. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll give you about 5 minutes to ask any questions about this, but you will find this uploaded on the system. Very best of luck. Have a good weekend.
Got that. Wait a minute, Can't have up, not get loud.